When to feed hay to horses. This is part of the unit Care for a Horse at Grass. We'll look at learning outcome number 3, Know how to provide hay and water for horses, and assessment criteria 3.1, Explain when horses might need hay to eat.
When you think about feeding hay to horses, it's good to remember a little about their digestive system and how horses have evolved to eat. It's natural for the horse to continually walk and graze, and their body is designed to reach down to the grass at ground level. There is less of a strain on the horse's bones and muscles if he's able to eat from the ground. When we eat a meal, our stomach produces acid to help us to digest our food. The horse's stomach produces acid all the time because horses are designed to eat all the time. Horses are called trickle feeders, which means that they're supposed to eat small amounts almost continuously. If a horse spends a long time without food, it can upset the digestive system and may cause colic or stomach ulcers. A horse's stomach is quite small, about the same size as a rugby ball, and it doesn't expand in the same way that ours does. It's much more rigid. If a horse eats too much, the food simply passes through the stomach more quickly, without the horse being able to absorb the nutrients. The horse won't gain as much benefit from one large meal as he will by eating small amounts over a long period of time.
You may need to feed hay to horses at any time of the year. Lower temperatures in winter will slow the rate of growth of the grass, and it may not grow enough to keep the horses healthy. High temperatures and lack of rain in the summer may cause the grass to stop growing then too. The ground may be covered in snow, and horses may need hay because it's harder for them to access the grass beneath. If it's very wet, you may want to take the horses off the pasture so that the ground doesn't get poached. Some horses, particularly little ponies or native breeds, will get too fat on rich spring grass and may need to have their grazing restricted. Feeding hay to these ponies as part of their daily diet will help their digestive system to continue to work properly.
The amount of hay or haylage a horse needs will depend on his weight, the amount of work he's being asked to do, and the amount of goodness in the grazing, as well as the nutritional value of the hay or the haylage.
To meet the assessment criteria, you need to explain when horses might need hay to eat.